let's see. Okay. Ooh, jeepers. Let's see. Oh, move that out of the way. Oh, geez. Let's try this. Make sure it's plugged in. Hanging over there. Okay. I think we're set. Good morning, Tamara. Hello, Deb. I'm glad you like it. I can't wait to show it to you. I wonder who's going to be joining us this morning. I'm excited. Hi, Danielle. Yay. Are you going to hang out with me today? It's going to be a fun one, I think. Did everybody see the prompt for today? Hello, Wanda. Good morning, Margie. Maisie's down here. Did everybody see, like I posted the event page and I put a description of, you know, what this weekend was gonna be. Penny, good, Michelle, how is everybody? Is this a good time for lots of people? I don't usually do stuff on the weekend, but I thought it might be fun. Good morning, Lori. Look at everybody. Yay. You did not see the prompt. Okay. So the prompt for today for our listing is one that I've seen a few times, because sometimes I look on Pinterest for different ideas and, you know, check out other people's journal pages and be inspired. And then Michelle sent it to me a couple of days ago to suggest it. So I'm thinking it was a sign and we need to do it. So the prompt is never have I ever on one side, and but I have on the other side. So there's I can't wait to jump into these, and I have some, like, if you haven't made a list, I'm gonna, you know, like I can totally ask questions and then you can put them on whichever side that you and you can make suggestions too. It's gonna be lots of fun. You're checking email and this popped up. Yay! Well, if you're able to, you just got up for this. Yay! Well, it is, I know it's 10:30 here, so I thought that might, you know, the people that are on the West Coast, it would be like a little later in the morning, not super early, but so I can make it later sometimes. I think it is a fun prompt, Danielle. So, but first, there were a few people when I told them about this book that I made for Brooks's first birthday, said that they wanted to see it, so I borrowed it from Emily and thought I would share. There are still a few things that I want to finish. It's 8:30 there, yeah. So I thought that it might be like I could show you what I did. You're sitting down with your cup of coffee. Oh, it's super early for you, isn't it, Michelle, in Alaska? Good morning, Joyce. How are ya? So I'm going to show you what I did in this particular book. There's some interactive elements. There's lots of decoration and stuff. I have to finish like with some pictures of his first birthday and the party and everything. But this is what I gave her. And while you're looking at it, you know, let me know if this is something that you might like to take a class on, like an actual organized class. Either, you know, just using, you know, products that we have. So I would say, you know, get a 6x8 album, and, you know, extra pages, and, you know, like a couple of paper collections that coordinate, and ephemera and things like that. Or I can put together a kit with an album and all the stuff that we need. And you would love a class. Okay, so like if there's enough interest, because it would be a lot of work to put together, and I'll need somebody to help me figure out how to make PDFs so you can print them out and stuff. Hello, Ellie. You didn't get a notice? Yeah, Facebook. Aren't they great? So while you're checking this out, let me know that if this is a class that you would be interested in one way or another. So anyway, so this is the Simple Stories 6x8 binder. I like the binders specifically because there's like lots of room in them, and they also come with pages. They come with chipboard pieces. They come with extra pages that I'll point out as well. And I used a combination of different Echo Park 12 by 12 paper collections and like puffy stickers and ephemera and all that stuff. So here we go. So I hope you can see everything. Okay, so this side, I made a pocket. I put the date of the day he was born. I also used some chipboard pieces as well, stickers. I made these very simple tags. So these are on the opposite side of, you just bought all the things to do an album for your best friend's little girl. Oh, awesome. So maybe you'll get some inspiration here. So these are pictures of the day he was born. And so I just took the little 3x4 cards and made them into tags and stapled them with my mini stapler, the Snap Binder, and Simple Stories Classic Winnie the Pooh. That's cute. And so I made a little pocket to put things in, and so I made tags to go in it. This side, I made another pocket. Now these are full-size pictures that I had printed. I think I sent them to Blacks, but I made another pocket here. This is using one of the 6x8 cards and, you know, of course, some stickers and things. So this is on one of the chipboard dividers that comes with it. And I made a full scrapbook page here with the papers, coordinating papers. I also got the coordinating solids as well to go with it so that, you know, everything fully matches. And then I made this. This is one of the pages that comes with one of the albums. I can't remember if it was this album or a Doodlebug album. I kind of mixed and matched, added some, this is Stampin' Up! Ribbons, of little, and I left a page, spots so that they can write things in as well. So I made just this little folder, more pictures over here again. And what I did for this was I went through each month and added photos from each month. So here's a page with 2 3x4s and a 4x6. And again, over here, you can see that I sprinkled the like die cuts and stickers throughout. I used our new stamp set in there, our calendar essentials. This is 2 4x6s, and I made this into a little flap here. So you can write things in there as well. This is July. Did I do June? Yeah, June here, July here. I just made this. This is one of the 4x4 cut aparts. And so, Daddy's leaving, honey. Come here. And I just put like a little hinge on it because these don't fit in these pockets unless you put it in like a 4x6 on something else. So I just made a little peekaboo there. And you were thinking of using your Cricut to cut out each number of the month. Yes, and use it as a divider. Yeah, that's a great idea. This side as well. Excuse me. This one, oh, did I bring water? Yeah. So this one I popped up. So this is another one of the square ones I popped up on this. Like what do you call it? Like a flip open. Yeah, I do too, Lori. And the album is navy as well, so it really coordinates nicely. And you know, use lots of little stickers. And this is I used this the other day in one of our classes. It's a Stampin' Up! Tab punch, and then you just fold it so you can make little things that are easy to open them. Stylish here. I just used my alphabet dies to print or to make words. These are the 3x4 pockets. This is August. Again, here. This is another one of the chipboard dividers. And this is September. And this is, they got this little football outfit for him because, of course, Fraser's big into football. So, touchdown, I did that with, you know, my letters, my Doodlebug letters. Here's another 4x6, and this is another flip open pocket. Yeah, you know, like just adding little words and things. Hello, Patty. Wrong group. Yes. And I used, this is a 4x6 card. On the top, I made another little tab for October. And then I changed, you'll see as I go through like Halloween and Christmas, I changed the papers that I used. Thanks, Tamara. So I used some Doodlebug, and these are like our fall pictures. And then I started using Doodlebug papers, and I've added these little tags and cut aparts in here so we can add information on there. Like they brought him over to Nana and Grandpa's house, and in his little monster outfit, and so we can write some things on there. So it's always nice to have pockets so you can put extra things in there and some journaling and things like that. So I used Doodlebug there. And then we went to November, and this was the first time that he saw the lights on the Christmas tree. It was so cute. And like you could totally, I did this under a real time constraint. I decided the weekend before his party. I started on the Sunday and his party was on the Saturday. So I worked a total of about 25 hours on this, but that was designing it from scratch. Like, so, I could go in with like a white gel pen and add some highlights on the letters and things like that. And on the cover as well, I was thinking about doing that there. This is Christmas when he went to the mall to meet Santa. And this is right before he started screaming. So I like this picture best. And then again, I created, you want to not just have all the same size pages, like you want to add some interest with different sizes and different elements. Thanks, Lori. And so I used, this is obviously Doodlebug as well. This is when we were waiting in line to go meet Santa. And, you know, die cuts, like that's what makes it so much easier is when you get the whole collection, like you get the paper collection, you get the coordinating cardstocks or petite prints if it's Doodlebug, you get the all the different chit chat or like the different ephemera and then stickers and things like that. And it makes it so much easier for everything to flow. Good morning, Melanie. And here's another pocket. So I made some bigger tags with these ones. And these are in one of the, I think the chit chat for that line, paper line. I can't remember if it was Candy Cane Lane or whatever. So that's December. This is one of the papers that comes with the album as well. So it's just like graph paper, but you can design it however you like. I did the same thing with, or I used one of this one comes lined. And so this is the one that I made a fold out for. So you can decorate it. I like having a blank page every once in a while so that you can add your own stuff and it really pops, like the like red sticker really pops, the pocket itself. And then it makes it easier to stamp words and numbers and things like that. Oh, thanks, Melanie. And then this is another Christmas. This is the newest Christmas line, I think. Was it Gingerbread Kisses, maybe? Something like that. And I thought these were their professional pictures, and I thought it went really well. So the whole thing doesn't have to be the exact same paper collection. If you're doing like over the course of a year, you can add other ones that, like, you know, for the different events like Halloween and Christmas. There's another little flip up. So, and then this is another one of the chipboard pages. This one, again, you want to add some sort of a tab when you've got lift up things. So that makes it really easy. I just made those 4 pictures, printed it out on a 4x6, and then it just fit nicely right under there. So I just used some of the solid paper behind one of the 4x6 cards to make it just that much bigger to cover the photo. More pocket pages. I do tend to put like the 3D elements like dots or chipboard on the outside of the pockets so that it doesn't like, you know, mess up your pockets. Again, here we go. This was his first haircut, and he was on an airplane. I don't have, oh, it's over here. This picture, he was sitting on an airplane. So this is his before hair. He does have curly hair. And so that was before, and that was after, and he looked so handsome. But he was on I thought it worked out well because he was in the airplane seat. So it says first haircut. These are out of the sticker tablet that you can get that coordinated with this line. I forget, it was something about boy, I don't remember. And oh, and these are great too. Like it's a 4x6 page, so you can buy packages of these separately. So I like having them to put like special things in, like a full-size photo. Again, just a little sticker on the side, handsome little guy. And then this is where, of course, we are Harry Potter people, you know this. And so we sorted him into his house, and he crawled over. I bought, Danielle helped me get these onesies with all the houses, and we laid them out. And my friend Mary gave him this outfit that is far too small, but we had to wait until he could crawl to do it. And he took longer to crawl. He can't walk yet either. So he crawled over to the Ravenclaw. So he is a Ravenclaw. And so that's my sorting hat. We brought that over for photos. And then for the end, I did, you know, one, because every month Emily takes pictures of him on the same blanket that my mom made with the little wooden circles that say 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. And so I printed all those. And then here's another one. I forgot to put a tab on this one, but it opens up. So 6, 7, 8, 9. And this was at like 11 o'clock at night on the Friday night finishing this. So I may have forgotten a few elements. And then 10, 11. And then we're going to print out his 12-month picture. And then probably I'll add some more pages for the party and everything. And then I made this other pocket for the back. So that's how it turned out. So let me know if there are, you know, enough people interested. I can do a class similar to this, and with printouts, and we can, you know, do the class live sort of thing. Let me know. We can do a much more like general themed one with general papers, designs. Thanks, you guys. Thanks so much. Thank you. Sorry. Did I bring water? Okay, so is everybody, it's got lots of photos. Yes. You want to make sure that there's lots of room for photos and for journaling and all that good stuff. Okay. So it's great because you can do them for like special events, special trips. Like you could do a whole trip in there. I did that in a week. I mean, about 25 hours worth spent on it, but it was from scratch. And I have not done my London trip, which was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was in London right now. So I need to really get on that, but well, thanks, Danielle. It is. It's a keepsake. I heard somebody say something the other day about us, and we are the history keepers. We are the memory keepers. We are, nobody else in our family does it, right? So we're in charge of, I feel like that's my job, is to keep track of everything, be the historians of our families, and be the memory keepers. And so that's why I love doing all this stuff. But we also need to keep our own memories as well. And that's why I love journaling. We've been having so much fun in our journal classes, in our hangouts, our get-togethers. We've done so many pages so far this year. And so last week we did our, there's a mark on this. This is the only thing I don't like about doing journals, is that the pages aren't, or the photos, if you put photos in, are not protected. But I also do the pictures on like scrapbook pages and things that are protected. So like those albums. But there's a little mark on his face and I don't like it. So we did this last week. So this was the Krafty scavenger hunt. This coming week, we will be using the June bundle. So the papers from our June journal bundle, our kit, with the stamp set. So the stamp set that came with your kit is Weekly Essentials. So we're going to be doing a week in the life. So we're going to be using all these stamps. We may use some numbers. If you want to use numbers, I'm kind of thinking of doing a layout, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use this album or my bigger album, and do more like a bullet journal style with big like rectangles to either add a photo and a little bit of journaling, or you can journal the whole day if it was a busy day. It doesn't have to have pictures, or it doesn't have to have journaling, or it could have both. But that's what we're going to do. And I've got some ideas for that. So we will be doing that, on Tuesday night. And then Friday night, we're going to be doing, or we're going to hang out anyway. I'm going to be doing my 12 by 12 calendar page. So we've got a busy week ahead, Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. So this, I've got these papers ready for today, and we're going to do a fun hangout get together. I'm going to move this to the side and we're going to do Never Have I Ever, But I Have. Okay. So I thought that I saw this on Pinterest, and like I said, Michelle suggested it, and I thought it's time we do this one. I think because we have so much fun when we do our get-togethers, our hangouts. So this is my plan, is to use these for the backgrounds. These are, yes, nice and colorful, nice and bright. And I wanted that because I am going to cover them with journal cards. Now you can use journal cards, or you can cut out your own like solid paper, whether you want white or whether you want to use like a light yellow, or, you know, whatever coordinates with your papers. But I think I'm going to use the journal cards because I have a ton of them. So, excuse me. So I've already cut out my papers, and they are 5 by 8. And I think I told you this last time, because I'm at the end of my album or my journal. See how it's starting to curve over? So I want to make sure that this doesn't get bent over too far. So I'm going to keep it to the left as much as I can, so that there's a lot of space for opening and closing. And I'm getting hot already. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to corner round my edges. I don't know if you guys do this or if you keep them straight. And I'm just going to do the outside edges. Okay, so now I also pulled out, I'm going to use this bright pink because this, you know what, I'm kind of miffed because I looked at my distributor where I get all my paper supplies and my adhesives and everything, and I'm annoyed because they don't have the puffy stickers anymore. I can't remember if I checked on these ones, but I wanted to get some more puffy stickers. I wanted to get some more black specifically, because I use those a lot, but they're carrying them. And I think what they're starting to do with the way that the tariff situation, with the economy the way it is, and people having less money to spend and things, I think what they're doing is they're ordering just so many and then they're not restocking them. So once they're sold out, they're gone. So I try to get stuff as quickly as I can. But I have been looking around to see if I can get these elsewhere. But I have these ones and I haven't used a lot of them. So I'm going to use them for my titles. But I'm not sure if they're actually, the Never Have I Ever is going to fit all across there. So if it doesn't, this coordinate, well, it's not exactly the same because this is Doodlebug and this is Simple Stories, but I was going to use these little letters in between to do Never Have I Ever. So I'm hoping that that works. But anywho, so have any of you, did you see the prompt in the event page, the description that I added? Or have you not made out a list yet? Has anybody been thinking about this yet? Because I prepared yesterday, and I laughed a lot when I was putting my list together, and it's actually quite a long list. And there are, I tried to have close to the same number on each side. They're supposed to be coming in soon. Yes, I've got them pre-ordered. They have been supposed to be coming in for the last 2 weeks. Like, they always say, they always have a, estimated date beside it, and they keep bumping the date by a day, every day. So, I'm hoping it's this week that they come in, Lori. Yeah, I'm really hoping because I really want to play with the strawberries and the bees. So if you haven't, I can still add to my order if you have not, what was the word I was going to say? If you have not, oh, see what I did? I'm annoyed. See, these should be this way. Maybe I'll corner around both. If you haven't already added your request list in the Shop the Box group, there's 2 different posts for, one for the strawberry line, one for the bee line. And so you can request, take a look. There's a link to the Doodlebug blog where they've shown everything. Now, I can't necessarily get everything. I don't think my distributor is ordering in the washi tape anymore because I did not see that. So we will see. But feel free to leave a message on that post. I would do it today if you haven't already, just because I'm really hoping that they come in tomorrow. And the minute that they come in, I will be placing my order. So, okay, so I want to do Never Have I Ever. And I don't know that it's all going to fit. And I think it's going to show up pretty well. I was kind of concerned about, the letters showing up. And I wanted to pick a paper where they, showed up nicely. So, let's see. Do you want me to zoom in a bit more? Okay, so I'm gonna start with on this side and see just how big it is. Does that show up enough or does it not? Oh, I don't think it does, and now I'm annoyed. See. I thought it was going to show up enough. I don't know if that's going to show up. See, this is why I want black, and I don't have black. No, thanks, Margie. Shoot. I really wanted to use these letters because I have a lot of them. Let's see. Okay, bear with me, guys. See, we gotta pivot. We have to pivot. See, these will show up better, but again, yeah, I could do a solid, I guess. But then it covers up more of the paper, you know what I mean? Like, the paper already is covered a lot by that. I don't know. Yeah, I might have to. Let me see what coordinating, like, petite prints maybe I have. Watch out, buddy. See, I have some of these are, what I do when I get my petite prints is I cut them down, or I did. I don't always do that anymore. This is white. I don't want white. Yeah, just enough room for the letters. That's pink, so we don't want pink. That is, that might work. This one's yellow. This one's green. I do have some solids. This is, I don't want white. Tell me what you think. I don't want to take too much time figuring this out. Okay, so I have these ones that have dots. Or I have the solid. Now keep in mind it's going to be pink. That's on top, the pink letters on top. Or I could do the turquoise. So there's this yellow one, there's this green one. No. And there's this solid. So everything that has these dots, they're solid as well. I kind of like that one, but I don't know if I should. What do you think? So I have the pink or I have the blue. So I could do a yellow strip with pink or a green strip with blue. What do you think? Help me out. Anyone? Oh, I could do Never Have I Ever with this, and then, but I have with this. What do you think? I don't know what that means, Patty. Do I use them together or no? I kind of like the pink on the yellow. Or this way. This way, pink on the left, blue on the right, pink on the green, like this. So put the pink on the green, blue on the yellow. Okay. Never have I ever, but I have. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like that. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just start at the top, and then I can just trim it off. We don't make decisions. Is that right? Oh my gosh. My husband is a Libra. That makes a lot of sense, Wanda. That makes a lot of sense. Mr. can't make a decision to save his life. Okay, so we're going to do Never Have I Ever. And because these are very skinny stickers, I'm going to use a little bit of glue on each one, just a little bit. Sorry, this is taking longer than it was supposed to. Oh, that's quite a bit of glue. So never have, oh no. Okay, so I am gonna have to do the have I with the little letters. Okay, I hope you're having a better luck making decisions than I am. Or getting things started anyway. I can't wait to get to the list because that's the fun part. Because never have I ever uses a lot of E's. And I didn't even bother counting because I'm like, oh, I have tons of letters. Never. Oh my gosh, come on. I don't want to squeeze out too much glue, but I would like a little. Okay, what's everybody else doing? Is anybody doing this list with me? Or are you working on other stuff this morning? Okay, so there's the never. This is 5 by 8. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this right here. And then cut it at 5. You're supposed to be sleeping. Sorry. You're working on your coffee. That sounds perfect. I'm still picking my papers for the listing. I just found a whole stash of Vicky B print shop I've never used. I don't know. I have to be honest. Like I'm not real fussed about Vicky's designs. I'm not artistic enough for her stuff, I think. Still in bed, but gotta get it soon. Clean up my stash from the crop. Oh, right. You went to the crop. Was it just one day? Or was it Friday and Saturday? At a different pace, for sure. You're probably done already, and I am not. So then I'm going to put ever over here. Eee. Come on. Seriously. And I just put cream on my hands, so everything is slipping out of my hands. A little bit of glue. Al just left to go. There's a train show, I think, in town today. And I'm like, oh no, that's okay, you go. Oh, you know what? Okay. I might want to leave a little spot to put like a little maybe stamp that I've colored. This is taking far too long. I'm so sorry, guys. Made a total of 2 cards. I feel you, Patty. And you were probably shopping. So we're going to do have I. And my tweezers are busy, so. Oh, I should have put glue on these as well. Kim. I find that these stickers are like they're thin paper, so they're not as sticky. Oh my goodness, Kim. This is just one of those days. I'm saying, come on. This is not going smoothly. Are you surprised? You're enjoying it? Are you? Have train show. Oh no, I'm sorry, I can't go. I have plans. Okay. Was Carla there, Patty? Did you see Carla? Never have I and then this is going to be ever, and I really hope it fits. Left my R over there. I hope the glue didn't. Oh, I did it again. I don't think I'm going to have enough room. So, maybe. Okay, I'm not explaining what I'm thinking very well. Mary Ann and Tamara. Tamara came for a visit. Did you do some shopping, Tamara? Never have I ever. Never ever. And ever V. There's only one V, or two V's, so it's a good thing we decided to use two colors. Yeah, I need to get some more black letters. I mean, I could always stamp them, but I do like the different fonts and things. E. And then finally the R that's probably dried by now. There we go. Okay. Now I could trim off the end. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. There we go. Okay. Wow, that took long enough. Never have I ever. Okay, so that's gonna be our title for this side. Never have I ever. And then we're gonna use this on this. And then we're going to put, but I have. Never have I ever. I made sure I had some extra moolah to get the Flamazing from. Oh, thank you. I haven't printed it out yet. I'll be working on orders tomorrow. Picked up more pieces of classic poo in a snap binder. You'll be posting the one card later today. Oh, yay. I have to tell you, there are only like 4 of the Flamazing stamp set left, or 3 now that Tamara snagged one. I did stamp out one to possibly color today if I have enough time. But I have. Yes, and I have enough letters. Thank goodness. But maybe I want to put a doohickey here because I don't have room here. So maybe I'll do have, but have I but, and then room for a thing. I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. I'm really flying by the seat of my pants. I do not love the way that turned out. But I'm just going to go with it. Not everything is going to turn out perfectly. I kind of wish I had used the pink on here and the green on there because that almost looks like too much neon. But I don't know. You're glad I have a butt? Yeah. Gotta have a butt in there. wish that I could have music on whilst crafting with you, but they would take my video down. You could change it and do blue on both. I could. Yeah, but I can't get them off now, and I don't have enough letters. I would want to use pink. I meant pink on blue or pink on yellow. Anyway, doesn't matter. Does not matter. You're glad I have a butt. Okay. I never even thought. I should have had Patty or Tamara have a look for these kinds of things for me at the event you were at. But the carnival thingy. I'm sure Scrap Shots would have had some. I don't know what other stores are there, but again with the but, Kim. You can always use a fine black pen and trace the letters. Yeah, sure. That would be cool, because you know I love to doodle. Okay, now I need to measure. I want to kind of make sure they're the same width or height or whatever you want to say. Right. And then never have I ever, but I have. And I could put a ... Except I don't have any dots on here. I can draw them in, I guess. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever going to use question marks, so I could use the dots off of those, but let's just, I'm a doodler, so I get, yes, you are, Michelle. Okay. All right. Now I did also pull out, so this paper is from the, I think it's called Over the Rainbow. Yeah, Over the Rainbow collection. It was like a spring gnomes, sort of leprechauns, but mostly like gnomes and animals and stuff and rainbows. And it was called Over the Rainbow. And I thought maybe I could use some trim at the bottom, but I don't know if I have enough room. Never have I ever, but I have. So I could use something down here. Possibly the orange rickrack. I don't want to use the green because I've got green up there. Yeah, I think probably the orange would be the best. Yeah, let's just go for it. If you can hear, that's Maisie snoring. Can you hear? She's so funny. Now, I had initially said, you know, this is like an extra journal event, so I just want to make it fairly simple and quick, and this is not turning out to be simple or quick. There we go. So I need to start to pick it up, you know. Okay, so I don't need that now. Or, I don't know. I'm just talking to myself. But I have, okay. You're fine with what? With me taking so long? I really like the way the yellow jumps out, but I don't have enough letters. Oh well. Okay, so I did, because of the things that are on my list, let's get rid of that. Things that I put on my, oh, I did, because I was looking for stamps and the things that I was going to stamp out to possibly color. This not being quick, okay. I did find one extra stamp set of a stamp set that has been retired, like sold out for a long time. And I only have the one. And I thought, because we were going live today, I found it yesterday, I would let you guys have first dibs, okay? It'll be regular price, $21.99, but it is a stamp set called Rock Around the Clock. So this is the one with the 50s vibe, with the Happy Days kind of theme, with the milkshake, the diner sign, the jukebox, the guy and the girl, all the sentiments, the car. That's true, Melanie. So if anybody does want it, please comment. The first person that comments that I see is going to get it. So I'm just letting you know. You want it, Margie? Okay. You want the stamp. Okay, so Margie, if that's what you're saying, you definitely want this one, then that's yours. Okay. Okay. And Margie, are you ready? Like, okay, perfect. The orders that I received for the new release last week, there were a bunch of people that asked me to hold until we knew what was going on with the, Canada Post, and since Canada Post has said that the only thing they're striking right now is the extra overtime, so your packages may take just a little bit longer to get there, so I'm going to start shipping them out on Monday. Okay, like so tomorrow. And if you've got an order in, Margie, I know you have one in, I will start putting those together and I will ship them out unless I hear differently from you. Okay. All right. So because of the things that are on my list, which one was this? I don't know. I'm going to definitely use this flamingo because one of my things is I have had pink hair, so I really want to use the new pink flamingo. I want to use one of these guys. Now, my wallet, thanks you. And then I did a travel one, but I think that was for the things I have not done. So I might use that there. I think I want to put the monkey up here. but I don't know if I'm going to have enough room. But anywho, this is what I think I'm going to be coloring. Does anybody want me to not color and just finish the list and like do the things later? Or, right? That's what I was thinking, Patty. So I won't take a lot of time to color. If you want to color along, or if you have things to color too, let me know. Like, I don't want to take up more of your time than, than you have, or you're like, oh, I wish you hadn't done the coloring. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cut off a bit of, I'm just gonna, you're good watching? Okay, do all the things. Okay. All right, so I'm going to use this for scrap. I'm going to do the flamingo first. I'm going to use my Ohuhus. Melanie, you'll be happy to know. I've got them all organized by color. You need a list first. I don't know what to stamp now. Okay, well, I'll try to do, I'll do a couple. But I've got them all organized, and I got the Spectrum Noir marker organizer trays. So I've got all my, well, most of my, I have to order one more tray, but most of my Ohuhu markers over there. So, okay, let's do, oh gosh, I don't know. What does a flamingo look like? I know they're pink. Let's see what pink is going to go with this. I like this one. Like I said, I'm not going to do like a bunch of shading and stuff. Now look, this is what our P6 looks like on the card, but it like changes color. You saw June is National Zoo Aquarium Month. Think my June calendar will be Krafty Kimmie zoo animals. Perfect. So I know that. So we have zoodles. Then we have the Safari Fun stamp set, which I think Danielle is going to be using in a live in a couple weeks. And I think that's a great one for zoos as well. And we have the monkey set. We have the kangaroo set. Yes, yes. But also, did you know that flamingos, when they have babies, lose their color because they're giving all of their nutrients and stuff to their babies, so it takes time to get their pink back, which is like real life. I'm going to need extra caffeine at work tonight because I can't sleep, and now I just want to snack while I That sounds perfect. Oh, the red pandas, yes. Okay, so I like this color, but I'm going to take a quick look to see what, oh, I didn't even bring them up either. What other flamingos look like. I know I'm going to use really bright, like real, I'm thinking real. Okay, what real penguins look like? Like, is their wing lighter or darker than the rest of their body? Or is it like pretty much the same? I don't know. Maybe a bit lighter? I don't know. I kind of like the look of a little bit lighter. I don't know. We'll try. If we like, yes, exactly, Tamara. The Copic chart. These came with the markers. Joyce, these came with the markers, so I don't know. I'm just going to go for it, and whatever, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I'm going to do this little one here, and I have found that I think Ohuhu markers tend to bleed a little bit more than, what are they? Oh my gosh, I don't even remember. Copic markers, jeez. So I try to stay away from the edges. Now this is my, this is the, what paper is it? Nina, 110 pound. I might make the little top feathers a little lighter too. So I'm trying to stay away from the lines. Oh, the beaks are a different color, aren't they? Is that because they are juicier? Your flamingo's green. Yay! No, it's because, I mean, these markers are like $1 a piece, whereas Copic markers are like $10 a piece. So, yeah, you need a lighter hand with them. Yes, I do use the same paper as I do for Copics. Yeah. Oh, see? That's so bright. I love it. So that's RP6. What's RV320? What would go? No. I don't know. See, that one's darker. See, again, I find with, I guess, yeah, these ones don't have R15. Let's see what R15 looks like. Beaks are black. Okay. Duh, I should have known that. So this one is R15. Now, see, it doesn't look like that on the card. It looks like that. See how it goes to that pink color? So I'm going to wait and see if it goes that color. I have a photo I took last week, but I can't share it here. A photo. Oh, yes, yes. Of a flamingo? Cool. I bought them months ago on the Zon. I refuse to say the name. Because that was the only place I could find them, and they are sold out everywhere. Now you want to, there are different names for them. So like it's the Ohuhu brand. However, this one is called, this particular design is called Honolulu, I believe. And they have the brush nib and the broad nib. Now my mom, I'm so jealous because she got a set that has a brush nib and a bullet nib. And I didn't know they had that, and I ordered them before I knew. So, I mean, I mainly use the brush tip, but if I had the bullet nib, I think that would be fantastic. Yeah, you have to keep an eye out. See, it did change color. Okay, I like that. Now I'm hot again. Yeah, so you really have to keep an eye out. What I suggest, because I don't know anywhere other than the Zon that you can get them. And so what I would do is put the ones that you're looking at in your cart, in your saved for later section. And that way you'll probably, I think you get notified, or every time you sign on, it'll say, you know, change in price or whatever. So that way, or, you know, you can see if they've, Honolulu B has brush and fine. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. The bullet. Yeah. Oh, B for bullet. Duh. That's super smart. Okay. So I am going to, so this is the R15. I do feel like Copic has crappy pink markers. I'm not going to do like a whole bunch of shading and stuff because I just want to get this done. Actually, stop yapping and get this done. Good luck. And I don't find, they don't blend beautifully, you know, I find. I mean, if you're a master like Melanie, they do, but for me, they're just like, I'm just coloring it in. I'm not really shading. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, so they have black. Okay, now they have black, but there's like a little tip. Is their whole thing black? I'm tempted to just buy her Copics and tell her she can only get 5 at a time. See, the sets of Ohuhus, there's nothing wrong with them as far as I'm concerned. You have to have a little bit of a lighter hand with them, and you get hot with the hot lights. Oh, really? Oh. I get hot with the hot flashes. I really like, I think the bang for your buck is totally Ohuhus, but I'm pretty sure that you can buy like smaller sets and then add to it, or you can buy individuals. Like, And I would try art stores as well. Like, I don't know. I don't like shopping at Michael's, so I don't know what they have. But also, DeSaris is another art store. Now I'm wondering, can I do that? Like a flick? No, I don't like that. Oh, well, that's what we've got. Okay, that's what I'm dealing with. Yeah, is it completely black, or is just the tip black? I know some people, when they colored them, I'm just looking at the ones the design team have colored. I think mostly everybody just did the very tip black. Yeah, so I'm gonna try that. Okay, do I have a black? Do I want solid black, or do I want gray? Or I'm hot. How about NG09? So that's neutral. Oh no. Where's my N? I have a separate bucket for the ones that wouldn't fit in there, so okay, the tip. Okay, not a master, but thank you. They don't blend as well as Copics, but you can still create some nice art with them. Yes. Yours closed? Yeah, but you can order them online. I have a friend that actually, Al's best friend, lives like, you know, a quick drive from one in Oakville. So if I need stuff from there, I always send him. Just the tip of the beak. Yeah, rest is pink and white. Okay, thank you. Oh, hi, Ron. I didn't see you there. Okay, so I'm just going to do, and a suggestion, take both tips off when you're using a marker that you think might be kind of juicy, because sometimes they blob. And you don't want it to ruin your lovely coloring. And then there's like, oh, I should have done the pink first. I used pattern paper that had flamingos on it and used that as my, oh, perfect. You didn't look up photos. No. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So it's kind of like this, isn't it? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Or did I do it backwards? Kim. I don't know. Yeah, I think I did it backwards. I am brilliant. I did it backwards because I'm a dum-dum. Okay. Oh, well. Just fill it in with that. There we go. It's going to be fine. And let's see. Eyeballs. Should I do it black with a dot, or should I do a color with a black dot? Or and what color would their eyeballs be? This is too much for me today. My brain hurts. Okay, everybody else did a blue, so I'm gonna use a blue. Your stamps are whimsical. You can cover however you like. Okay, no two are the same. All right. I know, I make myself crazy with this stuff. How about like B050? Let's do B050. B050. Okay. Oh, knocking things over. Okay, so your niece has Honolulu. I have Copic. Mom has Stampin' Up. We compared them. I have some Olo. Honolulu doesn't have refills for all. Olo by far is the easiest to refill. We like the tip on Honolulu best for brush, Olo second. Yeah, as far as refills, I mean, getting a replacement marker is way cheaper than getting a refill, or, you know, a refill, even if it does 10 refills. You know what I mean? Hello, Carol. I'm not even going to try to say that. Katepwa Beach? Katepwa? Okay, so I'm going to do that. Then I might put black there. Legs. Are we talking yellow, or are they grayish, their legs? Or pink? I see some pink. I see some that are gray. I don't know. Again, see, this is why I don't do color alongs. Yeah, thanks for the info, Michelle. I'll read it better when I can. Pinky orange or black or gray. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. It depends on the flamingo. So I'm just going to use the light pink. And I might like add another color to it later. Like a little bit of orange or something. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay. I don't want to make things too hard for myself. There's black. And I may add a highlight there. Okay, so that's one done. I don't know if I'm going to use that. What was the other thing I was going to use? Oh, the monkey. I want to do the monkey. Do gray. Too late. Yes, they are, Carol. No, they're alcohol based. Oh, hoo hoo. I haven't even played with the water based ones yet, or light pink. Thanks. I was just typing out the same thing. What? I'm not even going to try said that. Proceeds to try to say that anyways. You know, I'm an English major, so I will try, but I just don't want to offend anybody. Like, monkey. How am I coloring the monkey? So this is what I do. Go to the Krafty Kimmie Stamps website. Type in monkey. Look up the monkey stamp set. And then there's all samples below. I love that. Okay, so tan for the middle and the face, like the face and the middle and stuff. If I'm doing brown, should I do brown? Or should I do like an orange or something? What should I do? I'm using this paper. So I want to do the green vine. Is it a green vine or is it a brown branch? I don't know. I don't know. I think I would say it's a vine, but I could be wrong. I'm going to do a green vine. Do brownish orange monkey. Okay. Colors in your paper, yes. Color to match your paper. Pink monkey? Green? Blue? I don't know. Okay, I want to do the, like, Charming Chartreuse color for the vine. So I'm going to say GY4. GY4. Come on, Kim, pick it up. GY4. This is so much easier to find these than when they were all in the bag, because there's no rhyme or reason, no order. And I'm really just coloring, like I said. I'm not doing like a bunch of shading and stuff. So that's the way it goes. Okay. Now, so I want an orangish brown. Ooh. But I think things have to go together, right? You know, can be anything I want. So that orange, let's see. How am I storing them? I am storing them in Spectrum Noir marker trays. Let's try Y10 for the body. Y10 for the body. Or the outside, I don't know. You combined color along with listing. Yes. Yes, a twofer, exactly. And then a brown. See, that orange goes well. But do I do that for the body or do I do a lighter color? How about that yellow? Y130 for the middle. For his body. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because they're colors that kind of coordinate with the papers. That's what we're doing. Make a decision, Kim. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Maisie's so snoring. It's hilarious. Okay, again, like with these markers, I just find I would suggest starting with your lightest colors first and trying to stay back from any areas that might be like, that you might want them to be white. Like the insides of their eyes, try to stay back from those until you know how the marker is going to spread. I don't know how this is going to turn out because I did not try anything beforehand. And then see how I went out, I don't know if you can see, I went out a little bit of the tummy area, but it's going to have a darker color on top, so that's okay. And just because I have it out and it might not take too long. It does come with the Zero colorless blender as well, which I might need to push out of that eyeball. Okay, see it. If you use the same color, you might have to use it a couple of times to make any sort of shadow. I don't know. I'll make sure I can still see your... Yeah, exactly. Okay, now we're going to do this orange. We'll see what happens. Oh, it is very orange. I don't care. I don't care. I need to stop putting so much pressure on myself when I'm being creative. It's supposed to be relaxing, right? there's some tiny areas that it's very hard to get the marker into. But I do find that it's quite juicy, so it's probably going to blob. But it does spread a little bit more than like Copics. Yep, and outside the line. You like the orange? He's whimsical, yes. We'll see. What are you doing, Danielle? Are you getting crafty as well? Or are you relaxing with a coffee? I've only had one coffee. I definitely need another. Melanie, everything's still good for Tuesday? Yeah, so I gotta get all my orders out on Monday so that I have time to spend with my friend. It's the last week of May. So if you haven't joined in the challenges or entered, if you've gotten crafty this week, see if any of your creations, you're actually getting to play along today. Yay! It took me forever to find supplies. Well, then it's a good thing that I'm going slowly. Right? I should have tried using my other markers, my water-based markers, but I was so excited to have these all organized. I did that this week. So Mr. Brooks got into daycare, starting June, the first week of June. So I will only be babysitting one more time. Well, I mean, you know, as far as like for going to work and stuff. I will be babysitting other times. I don't know if I love these, but did anybody else watch Survivor? What did you think? Is there anybody that watched Survivor that it hasn't finished it yet? I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Ugh, these aren't fabulous, but for Brooks, what? It's exciting for Brooks. Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I tend to not agree with that. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Push that out a little. I went a little bit. It bled a little bit. That's good enough. You love Survivor? Embrace and enjoy the monkeys. Okay. I'm going to do brown for in the middle of his eyes, maybe. I don't know. Let me see what everybody else did. Yep, brown. Oh, somebody did green eyes. Oh, Carla did blue eyes. Melanie did black eyes. Delphine did green. Okay, so let's do like GO60. Am I going to sneeze? Maybe. You're so excited for who won Survivor. I'm marginally happy. I didn't want either of the other two to win. What? Bring on the baby cooties. Exactly. And being sick every other week. Precisely. He hasn't been sick a day in his life so far. Those are super cute. So excited. Yes. Thinking about those lists that used to come out on Facebook where you got points for having done them. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's a great idea for the, oh, what, did Danielle comment something? Racking my brain. Oh, wait, I have lots of ideas. I have lots of ideas. So don't worry. I will give you ideas. Don't worry. That's the best part of this get together, but I'm trying to get through the coloring. Ah. Ooh, I like this green. I finished a book last night. I'm so excited. And I'm just trying to like dab the black in the middle so it doesn't spread out too far and make him look like he has cross eyes or something. Okay. Let's move those. Okay. I've got a flamingo. I've got a monkey. And I'm going to cut them out really quickly. Hopefully it won't take too long. Of the three choices, who one was the better choice? 100%. I mean, I would have preferred if Camilla had won. I don't know. I would have preferred if Mitch had won, but like everybody was really smart to take him out because he would have won. I'm pretty sure. I loved the fact that in the end, the one person was like oh, you think that's a big secret? How about this? And then she's like, all about herself and everything. And then how like she really thought that there was no chance that he could win. And the look on her face proved that. Like when Jeff was reading the votes, she was shocked how many votes he got. And then he ended up winning. That was amazing. I have heard rumors. So for those of you who are Survivor diehards like Melanie and I, season 50 is coming up. So this fall will be season 49. And then, yeah, it was your choice too? Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'll have to catch the listing on replay. Sorry. Okay, all right. We'll see you later, Michelle. Yes, so season 50 is coming, and they're going to be announcing the cast for season 50. I kind of feel bad for the people that are in season 49 because everybody's just making such a big deal about 50 because they're bringing back lots of old players. And I heard a rumor, I don't know how true it is, and the rumored cast list that I've seen so far, I'm not really impressed with, but all three of this season's finalists, so the three people that were at the end, are on that list, and I just think that's way ridiculous. That's overkill. Like one maybe, because there's only like 20 or 22. I think there's 20 players and 2 alternates, set for season 50, which they would be filming right now. Okay, so we've got our something like that, maybe. Yeah, for sure. That was the bomb they needed to drop. I'm gonna try this one. Yeah. So we shall find out on Wednesday how true those rumors are. And there's a bunch of people on there that I'm like, really? Why would you be there's way too many new school people, in my opinion. There needed to be a lot more old school players. It doesn't make sense to me. I think they should have, my opinion is they should have done something where they had 20 new school, 20 old school, but kept them separated so they didn't know that there were all these other players, and then have them compete against each other when it gets down to a certain number of people. So have them playing on different islands. You know, I think that would be kind of fun. Sorry, I'm just rambling. Now there's nothing on. I really only watch Survivor and The Challenge. I don't really watch much of anything else. Has anybody started watching the new season of The Last of Us? I have not. We watched the first season, but now that I know what happened in episode 2, I don't really want to watch it. Okay, everybody is working on their pages, I'm guessing. A lot of other projects out on my table that I want to work on. But then I always end up doing a bunch of other stuff, like work related, when I'm down here. And then I just don't want to be down here any longer. So then I go upstairs and start doing dishes and laundry and stuff like that. And then I'm like, oh, I'll work on that tomorrow. Then I come back down here and repeat the process. Okay, sorry for the delay. So, I'm thinking something like this. And like this. Never have I ever, but I have. Okay, so I want to, oh, and I forgot to put my pin back in, so I want to glue these down right away. There we go. Am I still there? Oh, it froze on me. Can you guys still see me and hear me? My screen froze. Anyone? Anyone still see me? Oh. Okay. It's not exactly perfect, but then I want to put this here like this. And I want to put this here like this. And then I did stamp. I could put one of these. I won't color them up, but oh, but I do also have some little stickers. Okay, so my plan is to use, I'm still frozen, you guys. I don't know if you're even still there. Why? Oh, my video's still going, it looks like, but I can't see anyone. I'm going to refresh my page. Oh, great. My laptop is frozen. Oh, I'm hot, guys. Ladies. I'm still there. Okay, I can see that on my phone. Okay, so I'm just going to wait. I'm going to refresh my computer. Have you ever seen these? So these are the Tim Holtz snarky sentiments, but they're like big talk or whatever they're called. It's because they're bigger stickers. And oh, here we go. And then, okay, not frozen. Hello. Okay, still live. You're not frozen. Okay. All right. I'm like, they kept saying, can you guys still see me? Can you still hear me? These are hilarious. And I thought one of these would be fun because it's all about ourselves, right? So things I've never done, but I have done these things. And I kind of think some of these are really funny. Like people who tolerate me on a daily basis, they're the real heroes. Relax. We're all crazy here. It's not a competition. Or that's a horrible idea. What time? I like that. Do you have these? Does anybody else have these? I think they're so funny. And I think I have the small ones too. Let me just check my, I do have small talk and small talk snarky. I love them. They're so funny. Let's see if there's any on here. Why limit happy to an hour? I am fabulous. Me? Sarcastic? Never. Oh, that sounds just like me. Who left the bag of idiots open? Sorry, not sorry. Frequently irreverent. These are a hoot. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. Okay, I need to use some of these. I'd like to announce I have no idea what I'm doing. If it requires pants or a bra, it's not happening today. This is my cup of care. Oh, look, it's empty. A penny for your thoughts seems a little pricey. I'm sorry, and by sorry I mean get over it. Every morning for work I sign in and add a sassy, thoughtful comment to any other day and the amount of caffeine I've had. That is hilarious. She was tempted to cause a scene. I love these. I have absolutely no desire to fit in. Oh, I would give up chocolate, but I'm not a quitter. Marry someone who can cook. Looks fade, hunger doesn't. Relax, we're all crazy, so that one is there. I do this thing called What I Want. I miss you like an idiot misses the point. I don't think I've read all of these, or not in a while. Sorry I'm late, but I didn't want to come. I'm not childish, you're just a big duty head. Okay. Tuesday I sent nothing ruins your Friday, like realizing it's only Tuesday. Exactly. But I'm trying to think, I want to use ones that might kind of go with this theme. I don't know where all this crap about me being a difficult person is coming from. I was going to give you a nasty look, but I see you already have one. I thought I was in a bad mood, but it's been a few years, so I guess this is who I am now. Okay. Yeah, some of these are definitely going to work. Yep, there's that one you said, Rana. From a procrastination standpoint, today has been wildly successful. So when is this old enough to know better supposed to kick in? I like that one. Okay. All right. Okay, so my plan is I was going to use, let's see, either the little heart from the flamingos or the little stars from Bewitched as my kind of like in between things. Or as my like little bullet points. Hubby is enjoying your reads. Hello, hubby. And then what color am I going to use for inks? Let's see. Oh, I like the Tranquil Teal. I like the Tranquil Teal. So Tranquil Teal. And then the, I don't know. Tempting Tangerine. Where are you? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? There's Tempting Tangerine. Festive Fuchsia. No, that's too dark. Did I hear alcohol? That's too light. Oh, the green. Pink Pizzazz. Pink Pizzazz. Where's that? It's kind of dark. It's not as like fuchsia colored. What did I say? What was I looking for? Oh, the Charming Chartreuse I could use. The yellow. Do I do Yummy Yellow or Luscious Lemon? I think Yummy Yellow. Yeah, that'll show up. Okay, so we have 4 colors. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So like that, I'm thinking. Okay. And I'm going to use 2 different blocks. One for the heart. And one for the stars. I think I'm going to do stars on this side, hearts on this side. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Shut up. Okay. I want to put the date on there somewhere too, so don't let me forget that. Okay. Now. Okay. I'm excited. So who's ready to do a list? Who's ready to share what they have or have not done? Okay, so Tranquil Teal, Tempting Tangerine, Charming Chartreuse, Yummy Yellow. Okay, so I'm going to start orange first. So Tempting Tangerine, where's my, oh, Kim. Oh, there it is. I knew I brought it. So I'm going to do Tempting Tangerine as my first. And I'm sorry I'm taking so long. Oh no. I left my pin off. Oh, there, I got it in. There. Always remember to put your pin back in your glue. A Kimmie pro tip. There's my star. My star, I will start with yellow. And I'm going to start here. Okay. Okay. So, is anybody playing along with me? I'm going to ask questions and you can add them whether you have or you have not. Never have I ever, but I have. Okay. So the first thing that is on my list that never have I ever is gotten a tattoo. Okay. So I'm going to put gotten a tattoo. Okay. And you can add it to whichever side you want, or you can do your own thing. Not saying that I wouldn't. Saying that I don't have one. So never have I ever gotten a tattoo. Okay. And then I was on the, and they don't have to go together. Like your things don't have to go together. They can just be complete lists. So, but I was going to put over here, but I have, gotten piercings. Right? So most people have their ears pierced, but not everybody. So I'm going to say gotten piercings. Okay, you like henna tattoos? Oh, see, there you go. You can add that. But I, do like henna tattoos. I've never had one of those either. So I haven't gotten a tattoo. Okay, next. So I'm just going to go across. So now I'm going to use, Charming Chartreuse. And then my next star is going to be the Tranquil Teal. So I want to make sure I have that clear. You have 2 tattoos, do you? Are they special, special to you? Do they mean something special to you? Tattoo and piercings. Good for you. Okay, next, I have never bungee jumped. I guess I could put bungee jumped or gone skydiving. Because I haven't done either. Or you could do them separately. Okay. But I have you ever done a ropes course? You will never bungee jump? No? Never will never. Rose for my grandmother and anklet designed for a favorite bracelet that broke. Oh, but I have fallen down many, many times. Never. I feel like this will be Nevers for me. Okay, but I have done a ropes course. Have you ever done a ropes course? Like you put a helmet on and you're all strapped in and then you climb across ropes. I did a ropes course at a camp. Well, but I was an adult when I did it. I worked at a camp. Completed a ropes course. Okay. Oh, you ziplined. Yes, there you go. So you add that in there. So I'm going to do my next bullet point is yellow. You've gone ice climbing. That's exciting. You've done the ropes course, Melanie, or what? Then I'm going to do tempting turquoise and or not tempting turquoise, tempting tangerine. Okay. Okay, so I have never broken a bone. Has anybody else? Have you ever broken a bone? I've never broken a bone. You climbed a volcano? Oh, right. When you were in, was it Guatemala? Okay, so I have never broken a bone. You've broken several bones. Oh no. You have broken bones. So you can put, but I have put it on that side. Compound fracture of your shoulder. Oh no. Broke a thumb and a pinky. Oh, Tennille. Does that mean I drink now? Yes, it means you must take a drink now. I have never, oh, okay, I got to do my next color. So, we're tranquil teal over here. Okay. Ooh. And then this color is going to be charming chartreuse. Oh, no, I haven't done another, but I have. Okay, let me add something to my have line, or my have page. I'm going to add been on TV. Have you ever been on TV? I was on TV on a show called Reach for the Stars when I was, I think, a teenager. And I'm going to put on Reach for the Stars. Okay, so then my next star would be the charming chartreuse. Broke a finger playing basketball, an ankle when I did Highland dancing, convinced I cracked my tailbone falling down the stairs. Yes. You were on TV in grade 2. I think I was in high school. It was a competitive science show. Well, was it? I don't know if it was all science. I know there was science involved. I had my picture in the paper. Oh, that's another one. I didn't write that one down, but I've been in the newspaper as well. So we could put that as a I have been in the newspaper. Okay, so this next one I'm trying to alternate is Yummy Yellow. Okay. Reach for the Stars. Kid Street. Solid Canadian. Yes. Kid Street. I don't remember that. But then I am probably older than a lot of you. Let's see. I have never... Can I have your autograph? I have never eaten oysters. Has anybody eaten oysters? Ugh, I think I would. Or sushi. I've never eaten sushi. I've never eaten oysters or sushi. Yuck. You remember Reach for the Stars? Yes. And And then I'm tempting tangerine again. Do I add something? Not yet. Okay. Never eaten oysters, but opened one to get a pearl. Yes, I used to do pearl parties, if you remember. Yeah, disgusting. Never. No, thank you. No, thank you. Never will I eat oysters and sushi. Yes, same. I've eaten both, but not an oyster fan. But sushi can be delicious. Yeah, I won't eat any of that. Okay. Let's see. Have you ever... I have never gone on a solo trip, like by myself. Has anybody ever done that? I'm too chicken. I've never gone on a solo trip. You've eaten snails. Ooh, that's another one. And clams. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just don't think I could do that. You went to Florida all by yourself? Yes, your trips to Canada. Yeah. I've traveled by myself, but to get to someone, never like a trip by myself. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but that still counts. Traveling by yourself. I'm too chicken to do that. I'm too scared, especially now. Let's see. Have you ever met a celebrity? Okay, so my celebrity, people in America won't know who I'm talking about, but I met Mr. Dress Up when I was like 5 or 6. You want to do a solo trip? I want to do a trip with friends. I met Mr. Dress Up. He came to our school. Oh, wow, I just wrote on that. Came to our school when I was little. No, it's true, Melanie. You've met a few celebrities. Ooh. Well, I mean, I've also met like different authors and stuff, but I'm talking like TV or movies or whatever. Drove from PE to Ottawa to visit my... Hang on. Another trip from Ontario to North Carolina. He was your favorite, Mr. Dress Up? And you want to know what else? I have an uncle, not like a blood uncle, but an uncle, a friend of our family, who looks just like Mr. Dress Up, and he married me and Al. He's a minister. He did bring the tickle trunk. When I was 12, I had dinner with Donny Osmond. Stop it. Was he wearing his purple socks? My dad got Magic Tom. I don't know who Magic Tom is. We had the romper lady come to our kids' school. Mr. Dress Up. I went to a taping of Buckshot. I don't know what that is. My cousin moved to Scotland for 3 years by herself. That is incredible. You met Jane Goodall. She is amazing. She is such an inspiration. She's 90 years old now. He was wearing his purple hat. Oh, really? I used to have the Barbie dolls of Donnie and Marie, and Donnie had purple socks. Magic Tom had a Canadian TV show in the 70s. I don't remember Magic Tom, but my memory sucks. So, on this side, I need to do a tranquil teal. That is so funny. Okay, never have I ever skinny dipped. I have never gone skinny dipping. Believe it or not, Melanie. I won a radio contest to have dinner with him and his brothers. That's crazy. I've met Jane as well. She came to my college and she was the sweetest. Last summer, Josh Duhamel was golfing in Missoula, and Dad and I casually talked to him. I pretended I didn't know who he was, so I wasn't a crazy fangirl. Buckshot was shot in Calgary. He was A cowboy with puppets like Benny the Bear. Maybe it was an Alberta thing. That's so cute. It was probably on public, PBS or public, Canadian TV. Not PBS then. Okay, so I've never gone skinny dipping. But I have, and some of you will know this because you were there. I am not doing that at Margie's this fall. But I have jumped in the lake in October when it was 10 degrees. But I have jumped in a lake in October when it was 10 degrees. A burr. Okay, what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to, against my better judgment, I'm going to adhere these so that I can add a couple of these stickers over, and I want them to kind of overlap. I graciously offered it. Yes, you did. You were really wonderful about that, Melanie. Not doing the jumping in the lake, but rather, oh, I'll videotape that for you guys. Yes, thanks. That was amazing. And I will not be doing it this year. Let's just say that. Once was enough for me. If it was like really like sandy and stuff, I would think about doing it again, but it was gross. It was gross. Is that straight? Yes, I think that's straight. You are pretty cool like that. That was one for your list too. Yes. Danielle did it with me. And Margie. Is Margie still there? Once was enough for me too. Right? Ew. It was gross. So it was like sandy when you walked, when you first started walking in. And then when you got to about, knee level, not even, it started to turn into like you sank in it. Your feet sank in it right up to your shins. It was gross. I can't do that. I'm a wussy when it comes to like that, things like that. I don't like seaweed or anything like that. Even when I'm like going into like the ocean. I would love to do a polar plunge. Bring water shoes. Well, yeah. Water shoes don't go up to my knees, Melanie. And listen to you. You're so helpful. Why don't you? Oh, I don't do it upside down. Good times. Okay, so I'm going to glue those down so that I can figure out where stuff's gonna go, and I can add some little, I got scared as, oh, you thought you weren't going to be able to get out. Yeah. You met Joaquin Phoenix on a movie set. Well, that's just rude. Melanie's a big talker and instigator. That is true. It's very true. Okay. Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up. Oh. We'll be best friends forever because you already know too much. That's you and me, Mel. When is this old enough to know better supposed to kick in? I need to put that somewhere. And I'll cut off the extra. Somebody has to be the idea person. I have no problem saying no, unlike some people I know. Listen, I do it for the gram. I do it to make my friends feel less alone. That's it. You're so rude. Okay. When is this old enough to know better supposed to kick in? Let's see. Oh, I was going to put one up here. I'll doodle around that too. What's another one? I think it has to be this "We'll Be Friends Forever" thing, because you already know too much. I need to put that by the jumping in the lake. There are things maybe on here that you don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong. Where do I want to put that? Yeah, that's me. I did, but he was not very nice. He grabbed my shoulders and said he was in character and I was disturbing him. Oh, well, if he's acting. Okay, I'm going to put that there. We'll be best friends forever, because you already know too much. Okay, so I have a new stamp there, and then I need to do Tempting Tangerine next over here. Okay. Okay. Next. Does anybody else have any like suggestions for things I have or have not? Let's see. There were some other ones I wanted to put. I am fabulous. Frequently irreverent. When in doubt, vacation. I need a 6-month vacation twice a year. I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud? In my defense, I was left unsupervised. Where am I going to put that one? Yeah, I think I'm going to wear PJs outside the house. Oh, every day. That's a Tuesday. I meant to behave, but there were too many other options. Okay, I'm going to use some more of these. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. I've got a good heart, but this mouth? I'd like to announce I have no idea what I'm doing. I meant to behave, but there are too many other options. Okay, I like those. Mine would be most likely all vet tech related. I've been locked up in cells but was never arrested. Oh, my best friend in high school, her aunt worked at the police station and we stopped by to bring her something and got locked up. That's hilarious. My girlfriend's husband is a police officer and he was in our neighborhood one night and he came to our house and he came inside and we had him put cuffs on Al at the front door and I took a picture. It was funny. I eat the frigging donut. I'm using never have I ever. I'm just a girl standing in front of a salad asking for it to be a donut. Yeah, right? I don't eat a salad. What's that? Okay. Never have I ever cheated on an exam. How's that? Cheated on an exam. You guys are going to have to help me fill up some more ideas. If that tech related would probably gross everyone else. Oh, I need some more things never have. I'm thinking that there are more things on my have list than my have not. Never have I ever. Oh no, that's an I have. I have, I had to censor myself. Don't censor yourself. How about, I have ridden a motorcycle. I have ridden a motorcycle. Never have I ever. I need some more nevers, guys. This is awful. Confession, my yoga pants have never been to yoga. That's true. I have tried, wasn't very successful. I've driven an ambulance, but not a semi. Oh, that's a good one. Never swam with sharks, but I have swum with dolphins. I am jealous. Never have I ever. What have I never done? I've ridden a camel. I don't think I've ridden an elephant. I have never ridden. That is on my bucket list, not riding an elephant, but I would love to go to an elephant sanctuary. I see them on TV or on a video and I cry because I just think they're just the most amazing animals ever. I have never ridden an elephant, but I have, I gotta stamp another color. But I have ridden a camel. Gone on a blind date. I don't think I have. Ridden a motorcycle. Wait a minute. No, I don't think I have. What did I say? Ridden a camel. And it was like at the zoo when I was little. I would never do it now. You've ridden both. Gone on a blind date. Okay, so I need another heart. I have never gone on a blind date. Okay. Okay. So next is green. And next is yummy yellow. Okay. Oh, I love roller coasters. Don't forget your pink hair. Yeah, that's on my have list. I've never had green hair, but I have had pink hair. I've never had green or blue hair. I have had red hair, blonde hair, black hair, brown hair, and pink hair. Never won the lottery. That's for sure, Tamara. There need a little heart. I have gone camping in the woods. I have not camped in an RV. That's what I would like to do. What did I say? I have had pink hair. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'll see. I see how much room I have. Had pink hair. Okay, so I need tranquil teal. Okay. I have never won the lottery. I think I need some more, another sticker down here because I'm going to run out of things that I've never done. Let's see. I have never won the lottery. However, I did win at a crop once. I won the 50-50 and I won like 120 bucks. You've never been arrested. I've never been arrested. Okay, that's a good one. Yellow, teal. I have never been arrested. That's a good one. This is a fun topic, Lori. Glamping in an RV. I would love to do that. I have never been arrested. Let's just say when I went tent camping, I mean, I have been with my family too, but the one that I am thinking of, I was in high school and a bunch of us kids went on the long weekend. And let's just say I don't remember a whole lot. Passed up a Doodlebug release. That's true. That is very true. Okay. What was I going to say here? I've never been arrested, although I have gotten a speeding ticket. Okay. And then I need another tangerine. Okay, never have I ever. What else do I've never hitchhiked. Not that, I mean, many people do that now, but they did. Okay, I'm going to put this on here before I run out of room. I'm getting hungry. All I had was a piece of toast. And I'm starving. I thought speeding tickets were just part of life. Yeah, pretty much. Yikes. Yeah, people don't hitchhike anymore. Well, that's not true. I have seen people hitchhiking lately, which is weird. Been on a hot air balloon? No, but I would love to. One time I hitchhiked. My mother drove by. Ooh, passed a love note in class. Okay, wait. I need to jot some of these down. I think I probably have done that, sadly. Okay. Played spin the bottle? I don't think so. Okay. I've never hitchhiked. I've never been in a hot air balloon. That, I'm going to add that for sure. Okay. What have I done? Have you ever skipped school? I'm glad my mom doesn't really watch the journal group. This is what is for Tamira. Or a thong? Never arrested, but got a lift home in a police car. He was a friend of my cousin, gave us a lift after a night at the bar. Good job. Okay, I'm finding it hard to leave. These combos are so funny. Maybe I'll do my dishes first while I listen. There you go. Many times what? Many times, Lori, what? Let's hear it. Many times worn a thong? Okay. Never have I ever been to a nude beach. Okay, who has? Let's hear it. I bet it's Tamara. I can say I've never worn granny panties. Oh, stop it. Okay. I've never been to a nude beach. I have used fake ID. Skip school. Wore a thong once and never again. Made a great call. Yeah. Had to step out. I'm back. Sounds like I missed. You did. You can watch the replay, but oh my gosh. Okay. You have been to a nude beach, Tamara. Color me shocked. Okay. What did I say? Used fake ID. When I was underage. Obviously. Okay. Yummy yellow. Tamara is wild. Toronto has one. Oh, I know. Toronto has one. There's one even closer to me. This one's going to be teal. Okay. Never have I ever had a paranormal experience. Anyone? No fake ID, but carded. Was way older than the bouncer. But you didn't take your clothes off. Likely story, Tamara. I don't even want to see me. I don't even want to see me nude. I'm not about to search. Hear ya. Right? No one needs to see that. That's what I always say. Okay. But I have... how about I have had surgery? I have had surgery. Has anybody else? Has there anybody that has never had surgery? I know some people haven't. I had my tonsils out when I was 7. Friends of ours camped in a nudist campground. It was an experience visiting. Yeah. Oh gosh, no, thank you. My mom visited me after her death, but people think I'm just crazy. Oh, I don't think that's crazy. Let's see. Okay. No surgery, just stitches. So there you go. Never have I ever been trapped in an elevator. Oh yeah, I had my wisdom teeth out too. I've never been trapped in an elevator. Wisdom teeth is surgery, isn't it? They put me out. Okay. I have shot a gun. Al used to compete in shoots, like with police service. He's not a policeman, but he used to do, compete in shooting in the States, and he would have to take his guns over to the US and compete, and he was really good. He was a really good, sharp shooter. And so one day when we first started dating, he took me up to the gun range, and I have shot a, what is it? Magnum 35 and a 9mm, I think. You have been trapped in an elevator. Not fun. No, I can't imagine. It's very fun. Okay. I think I might be running out of stuff now. Must be why he loves Call of Duty so much. True. Okay. Does anybody have anything else? Any other ideas? I have never been part of a flash mob. But unless somebody can think of something else, that's better. I'm just checking my list. Oh, I have sung karaoke in public. Like, not just with friends, but in public. What else? What else? What other fun things do we have? I'm going to put this on soon. Now, too. Created a voiceover for a Melanie? You and I have done that. You and I and Al have done that. And you know that. Yes. So one time when Melanie was sleeping over, we went downstairs to watch a movie and we couldn't find anything. So Al put on the silent movie. What year was it from? The silent movie of Nosferatu, and it was black and white, and it was one of the first like movies. It was a silent movie, and it was so ridiculous. And we made up our own what do you call it? Like a soundtrack for the movie, and it wasn't 100 BC. It was like 1920 something, I think. So the monkey, in case you didn't get my reference, is supposed to be for the ropes course, from going on the ropes course, and then from having pink hair. What else? What else have I or have I not done? Commentary. Yes, commentary or soundtrack or what have you. Okay. One more thing that I've never done. I have never... What else have you guys done that's really cool? What have you done? Or what or haven't you done? Like, what else? Never have I ever... And what have I done? I have... What else? What else is there? Oh, you've been to a psychic? I never have. I think that would be fun. Been to oh, spelt it wrong. Psychic. Did you know I was going to spell that wrong? Gotten stitches. I have gotten stitches. Oh, I have been bitten by a dog. I was attacked by a dog when I was 3. I bet Patty's been bitten by a dog. I have been to Hogwarts. Sort of. Yeah. I don't know if there's enough room to put anything else in there. Been streaking? I've never done that. Okay. Have you, Tamara? And I have been to Hogwarts. Huggy warty Hogwarts. You ran in a marathon, but mostly walked, but still finished. Hey, that's awesome. Okay. Yay. I've never been streaking. No, I have not. I have never have I ever lied. Okay. You're funny. You're a funny girl. Okay. put these away. I'm going to doodle around the frame, and then we're done. We are done ski. What time is it? 1 o'clock. My goodness, no wonder I have to pee. Okay. Do. Okay, I am going to doodle kind of around this frame to make it pop a bit.